BBC News at midday. Councils in England and Wales have called for a ban on the sale of disposable vapes. The local government association says the colourful packaging and fruity flavours appeal too strongly to children. David Fothergill is from the LGA.
Disposable vapes are either going on the floor, unfortunately, in which case they're causing significant problems for communities, or they're going into recycling and refuse, in which case they're causing a big problem for councils because of the lithium batteries within them. And once the lithium batteries are crushed, they become a real fire risk, and that causes a problem for the recycling equipment and for the recycling centres.
The vaping industry has argued such a move would undermine efforts to encourage more people to quit smoking. John Dunn, the director of the UK Vaping Association, said the industry was already doing its bit.
I'm not saying that they don't add an awful lot of litter, and there's a lot of things that can be done. The vape industry is working hard to minimise the environmental impact of these products. This has all been done by the industry, not by local councils itself. There's also a need to really encourage consumers to recycle these products, to provide bins for them to do so. And that's something that the industry itself is working on.
South Korea's President Yoon Suk-yeol is visiting Ukraine for the first time. Photos have shown him shaking hands with President Zelensky, who hopes the visit could provide a boost to his country's counter-offensive. Abdujalil Abdurasulov reports from Kyiv.
This visit is important because South Korea is facing a growing pressure from its Western partners, particularly from the US, to provide weapons to Ukraine. South Korea's stockpiles of ammunition are among the biggest in the world, and Ukraine is facing severe shortages of artillery shells and other ammunition. Seoul's support would serve as a huge boost to Kyiv's counter-offensive efforts. But the state policy in South Korea prohibits providing military aid to a country at war. And if they change this policy, this could certainly strain their relationship with Russia, which has a big influence on North Korea.
At least 24 people have been killed by floods and landslides in South Korea as torrential rain continues to batter central regions. 10 others are missing. Some areas have seen nearly 50 centimetres of rainfall over the last 3 days. Tens of millions of people in the south of the United States and Europe are facing dangerously high temperatures. Forecasters say Las Vegas may match its all-time high of 47 Celsius this weekend, while Death Valley, California, which is one of the hottest places on Earth, could reach a record 55.5 Celsius. Several areas of Italy, Greece, France and Spain are also experiencing extreme temperatures. Honor Krizik from the Met Office explains.
Across many parts of southern Europe, we could reach into the mid-40s Celsius, perhaps even up to 50 Celsius in parts of North Africa. At present, there's no indication that the heat in southern Europe will reach the UK anytime soon.
The consumer rights group Which says supermarket prices have risen by an average of 25% over the last 2 years. Aldi and Lidl, which are some of the cheapest stores, recorded inflation of around 35%. History will be made this afternoon as Ons Jabeur takes on Markéta Vondrousova in the women's singles final at Wimbledon. Victory for Vondrousova would make her the first unseeded woman to win the tournament. She's only won 4 matches on grass before this past fortnight.
When it was, clay or hard, maybe, I would say, yeah, maybe it's possible, but grass was impossible for me, so it's even crazier that this is happening.
If Jabeur wins, she'll become the first African or Arab woman to win a Grand Slam singles title. She said it could go either way.
It could happen for both, whoever could handle more the emotions, whoever could be more ready on the court will definitely win that match. Yeah, I'm going full in and hopefully this time will work.
Ons Jabeur, BBC